smoke and old velvet. The smell that means money in a house that clearly isn't yours. You're a lot smaller here, quieter, moving the way your brother taught you to move. Heel first, weight low, breathing through your nose. You see him just ahead of you in the dark. He's clearly more sure of himself than you'll ever manage, bow slung, and smiling like this is nothing, like it's always been nothing. And something moves that isn't him. Archibold, what's the last thing that your brother says to you before everything changes?
It's back at me like he always does. That smile that seems to know 1,000 years. Eyes with a glint of outrageous confidence. And he looks back and he says, "It's okay. I got you."
That sentence, that phrase, those few words, you carry that. And you carry it for years without really meaning to. Darkness folds in around him, and somewhere underneath the part of you that's still a child, you already know you won't move fast enough to help. You don't. You run. His bow already in your hand somehow, and you don't stop running until the memory does. The dark lets go of you slowly, the way it always has, the way it always does, and that rain takes its place. Cold, real, present. Somewhere in the distance, ahead of you, around you, you hear a distant roar in the sky. This time, you tell yourself, this time, you won't breathe. And it's time to find out if that's true on tonight's episode of Malt and Magic, Campaign 3.
Hello.
Everybody's silent after that one. Let me center my camera. I'm all over the shop here. Ah, very good, folks. How is everyone doing?
Good.
Pretty relaxed.
Yeah, it sounds like everybody's relaxed. It sounds like we got to that cold open and everybody's just gone, oh shit. Because, yeah, let's face it, tonight's a bit tense already. So yes, welcome folks to episode 4 of Campaign 3 Arc 1. I don't think I fucked that up this week, although I have fucked it up in previous weeks. Yes, so let's run down our lineup. We'll do a little bit of a recap of last week, and then we'll get into it. So I'm Matt, I'm your game master. I will also be sort of Jaegering / role-playing the sidekick,
Useless.
witness, useless, yeah, the character of Gruck Tionson.
No strong feelings here at all, apparently. Hello, I am Dave, and I am playing Vellan Darkmere, the human rogue.
Hello, I'm Danny, and I'll be playing Viktor, Rhee, a nearly dead orc ranger, and I'm just going to give it a good old-fashioned try tonight. You know, see how we get on.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm playing Lygas Cantor, the human fighter, and I think I might be regretting my life choices slightly less than Danny has so far.
I thought you were going to say
story
the
of my
human
life.
has. I am Bodhi, playing Archibold Layadon, and golly, I am bricking it, as they say. A solid dookie is in my tush, and I am scared as all heck.
At least it's solid.
Amazing stuff.
You've never sounded more American saying a British phrase than when you said bricking it then. It sounded so unnatural when you said it.
I'm fucking bricking it, my love. Is that better?
That's fair.
Oh, there we go. I think I finished fucking around with my camera as well now. So, yes, we've got an interesting predicament for our party tonight, shall we say? So, last week we started in the ruins of Crookback Farm, where our party had happened across the fallen body, the rent in two body of a young maiden, and then had found the corpse of the farmer inside the main farm building as well. There was various reflections taken, various items gathered, and then the party decided to make their way away from the farm, finding a trail thanks to Archibold's superior senses in the moment, and managing to track some blood belonged to a cow of some sort, or a bovine creature. Viktor had an unfortunate encounter with said blood and discovered that wyvern poison does indeed hurt and sting and has certain effects. And then the wild boar appeared. And that's when things started to take a little bit of a turn, at least for Viktor. Our supposed veteran hunter gored by said boar and left in a sorry state. So our party foraged and searched for items that could be brewed together, could be packed together to make a poultice of sorts that would then heal Viktor, or at least help him on his way. And never have I ever seen a scene which was once a joke turn very quickly very serious. Blue flowers, red thorns very quickly went from, yes, we've made a joke, to it's now canon and that's what we need to find. Viktor was healed slightly. Slowly but surely you made your way through the woods ever higher in the Ironspine Mountains to a crag that overhung a small little crevasse, an open area. And it is here that as a group you decided to lay a trap, collecting some of the boar meat, using the hay net that had been collected and repaired by Vellan and Viktor, somewhat. Fucking hell.
Because I make such a seismic impact.
There you go.
Come on.
Just set you up, mate. There we go. Very good.
It landed really well, obviously, with the group.
Everybody's so tense tonight. I love it. You laid your trap, hanging this net over the side, with Vellan and Lygas then going underneath the main sort of overhang, lighting a fire, putting the boar there to release the smell, but cause a little bit of, or give yourselves a little bit of cover, as Archibold and Viktor then retreated behind some stones and some rocks and into the brush of the mountainside to hide and wait. All the while, Gruktionson has had a fantastic mountainside stroll. Despite the rain, he has had the best time ever. Just casually strutting, hiking, enjoying himself. Had to deal with a few wolves, but other than that, he's a happy man. And that is where we begin tonight's session, then. So before I begin, is there anything you would like to do?
Yes. Can we clarify how we've set this trap? Because I've slept since we last put this out. Do we all agree?
Victor's also slept, hasn't he, Matt, for 8 hours?
No.
Have we put this trap out so that it will drop on this wyvern?
Yes. I think
Well,
the fire is under the overhang. We're on the overhang.
Yeah.
So then when he swoops in, it drops on him, and we're above him, and you're on the ground with
I
him.
thought the opposite is that the hay net was hanging underneath, essentially down towards where the fire is, so that when the wyvern, because you set up your steel hunter's trap as well on top, so when the wyvern lands, I thought it was all going to spring and drag the net over the top of them, as the way I pictured that from last week. But you guys correct me if I'm wrong.
We do want it to be that it goes over him. It's just how. Is it being dropped on it, or is it being pulled over it?
Well, I thought it was so that a full broadside of cannon fire would catch it the moment it lands, and then the army would come over the hill. And
Yeah. That rings a bell.
Go on, Bodhi.
It was either that it was dropping, or that we had it strung up and it was going to be laid out flat with the trap in the trap thing in the middle, and then we were going to pull it up and make it into like a fucking cocoon situation with the bitch in it. Basically, it was one of the two.
The net was like, we got the fire here and the net kind of here with the trap kind of hidden in it, and when it came in and go, ooh, delicious bacon.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that was all under the overhang, wasn't it? Because me and Archie and Viktor are on the overhang. We can't have an aerial advantage if it lands the same level as us.
So you've got to pull the net.
We will go with
You've
that.
got to pull the net.
Who's you?
As well, Danny.
You're pointing at all of
Danny.
us.
Fuck. Okay. Cool. I should be good at strength checks, so let's do it.
Don't say that.
So, it's on the floor next to the camp, but you guys are pulling it up towards you.
As soon as he triggers the bear trap, that's when we'll tighten the net, right?
David, Vellan hidden back in the like little crevasse in the side of the hill, or yeah. And I believe Lygas had just gone to hide behind the largest tree near the cliff edge he could for maximum cover.
If you remember rightly, you are still sort of a good distance up. So hiding behind a tree is not the easiest thing to do. You managed to find a tree, we will say, that is adjacent next to the, and you sort of just hide yourself behind there, giving yourself a little bit of a vantage point.
Yeah, I just want to stay out of line of sight as this thing comes in from whichever angle. Lygas isn't just stood there going, well, I hope this works.
Well, I suppose with that in effect, then, my friends, let's have some stealth checks, shall we?
Danny and I are under our cloaks, if I remember, trying to do the Frodo and Sam on the hill with the army dudes.
I'll give you guys a +4 to your roll.
Oh, right. On top of my already modifier.
Yep.
I needed it.
Yeah.
I didn't realise we had Tigger on stream.
Mario.
The wonderful thing about Viktor. Yeah. So I got 21.
Fuck, that's funny.
So Viktor got 21.
19 for Vellan.
Vellan got a 19.
16 for Archie.
Ooh.
16.
All very
Go on
good,
then,
but Lygas got a nat 20 for 24.
Oh!
Oi.
It is weird rolling and adding only +3 to stealth.
I had to campaign 2 when it was like
Yeah.
+100.
It felt like I was high armor last time.
Amazing stuff. Do you know what then, Danny? Roll me a D100.
Nope, wrong one. Where the fuck did that go? It fell on me. Oh, 93.
93.
93
You all
Wyvern.
sit, stand, lay, very tense for almost an hour. You may consider that a short rest.
Hey!
I'll get that. Oh, hit points. I can use some hit points.
Provided you have hit die left.
No, I don't! Bastard! Used them all last time. Go me.
However, you do still have the poultice on.
Yes. So every hour I get another hit point, isn't it?
You roll 1d3.
Come on. Be a 6. Fuck my life. Another 1.
No!
You muted Bodhi, by the way.
Classic.
Yeah.
We need a new poultice. That shit's whack.
Need to make a new one.
It's got honey in it, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. As the hour begins to wane, then. Somebody's passive perception, please.
Ooh, that's pretty
Where
good.
the hell's that?
14.
14.
Whoa, I just got a lot of fucking numbers shouted at me there. Lygas.
13.
13?
Yep.
2 14s at the top.
Yep.
15.
Whoa.
15. And this is fitting, because it harks back to our cold open. Archie, as you lay there next to Viktor, who's fiddling with his poultice, you hear
That is a euphemism.
distant, or not so distant, flapping of gigantic wings behind the rainfall. And a growl. Once again, I don't think I've got my sound effects this time. Do you know? Let's what have we got? What have we got? Let's try this one.
Oh,
I had
Close
something.
enough. That was good.
I had something. There we
I was
go.
hoping it'd be like a
Something.
chicken or something when you press the button.
Turns out nobody locally has the slightest idea what a wyvern or a chicken is.
Yeah.
We've lucked out.
Fucking brilliant if a chicken just rolls up.
I know, Danny's still looking pretty flaky.
Yeah.
Matt changing his encounter in the background to chicken, giant chicken.
Viktor versus giant cock.
That's MMU and you know it.
Oh. Okay, I've locked in
Over
now.
your head, a shadow swoops. And there is a very heavy landing mere feet away from Archie and Viktor. It's this large, draconic-like creature now stalks towards that crag, that overhang. I would like Viktor to roll me a survival check, please. See how good your trapped works.
Vellan is rethinking his life choices.
I have got inspiration from last time, so I'm going to use that. Get advantage. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did, because that went from an 11 to a 21.
Oh,
Nice.
Lygas and Vellan, as my camera fucks around. Both of you see this large draconic head just peer over the side. Slowly but surely it sort of crawls underneath here. Sees the fireplace, the meat. The mouth goes towards the meat on the spit. Crunches it. You hear the sound of digestion before twangs. Your snare trap lands and a number of roars and growls just sound out as the wyvern begins to flail around. I would like Vellan and Lygas to make me dexterity saving throws, because this is not a large area down here.
Okay.
Whoa, we're doing all right tonight. Are we? Yes, we are.
Come on,
21.
Where's the saving throws?
21.
Left-hand side, Dave.
Thank you.
Come on, Dave.
Not great. 14. He was closer.
14. This tail whips around, and there is a moment where Lygas, you sort of just duck behind this tree. Branches are taken off, and the tail swings and whips. And Vellan, there's a moment where you turn and step back, but not quite far enough. This is not a full attack strike. This is a flailing attack. So instead, you are going to take 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh no.
We haven't even started yet.
And how many poison damage?
I know.
Or necrotic, or whatever he's gonna do.
13 points of poison damage.
She's already dead.
Yeah, Vellan's out.
Fuck's sake.
Vellan gets taken out.
Now
I've got healer's kits.
Sing blow. As Vellan is knocked to the side, and at this point, everything's kicked off. This wyvern is flailing, but it is currently caught in this trap. As it begins to tighten around the wyvern, the wings begin to come in. That tail slowly but surely also gets constricted and trapped. What are we doing? Do you know what? Fuck it. Let's roll some initiative, shall we?
I'm panicking actually now, and I would like to retreat. Retreat. Do we just as a mechanical point? Do we want to do the mechanics of the steel trap, or just say it was used to trap it, and we're not going to bother with the saving throws and it's got and all that stuff?
That was kind of what I got you to roll the survival check for.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
Yep.
So the trap went off successfully. Initiative scores on the doors, then, please.
Continuing to do all right with a 19.
Okay.
Continuing to do bad with 5.
Fairly apt for an
Archie?
unconscious person. 4.
Yep. I'm an 18, but if Danny's willing to, I'll use alert to switch it with Danny, so he can go 18 and I'll go 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Why is Viktor on 0?
You're meant to be fucking. I'm meant to be the coward.
I think Dave's taken one for the team and killed Viktor instead of Vellan.
I have, yeah. I was like, fuck it, I don't want it. No.
Yeah, the dude who's half dead might as well go next after the guy who's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the sake of this, while this wyvern is now trapped, constricted, everything's going to be at disadvantage. Should it hit, everything will be half damage.
And do we have advantage to hit it on the basis it's restrained?
Yes, absolutely.
So it's going to do half damage and it's got a disadvantage, but we've got advantage.
If it hits. So, first up then, fittingly, is Lygas. Now you watch as Vellan's body just skitters to the side. Still manages to sort of stay under this overhang. Under this overhang is a really fucking oxymoronic sentence, but Lygas, you are up first.
Okay, and just to quickly remind me, in terms of cold shots and being able to potentially damage parts of a target, had we established a baseline for that or not? I can't remember.
No, not really.
No. Okie dokie.
We'll make it up.
I'm just going to fuck it up then. So, I mean, I'm presumably what, like 10 feet from this thing? If it was within
yeah, I'll say for now.
range?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, kind of pop out from the tree, just like give it this absolute wild-eyed. There's an element of fear, but there's also a really clear element of excitement. Not that anyone can see it. Vellan's currently being lazy and everyone else is upstairs. And he runs forward with that. And first of all, go for like a backhanded strike with his scimitar.
Okay.
Which is a 24 to hit.
24 will absolutely hit.
Keep this rolling up. Lovely. Not quite so great on the dice, but 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And follow up with a second attack with hand axe.
Yes.
Which is also a 24. I've pleased the dice gods. For 11 damage.
11 points of damage.
For reference, should it come up at all, he is trying to, without putting himself unduly in danger, hit either wings or tail to either reduce its mobility or reduce the threat of the tail. As it's about 10 foot in, I think he's also going to risk then disengaging and trying to get back behind some cover, with which there would be a loud shout of, "We've got him."
Are you disengaging as a bonus action? Do you have that capability? No, you just moving back. Sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
That confused me. So it will try and bite towards you then, at disadvantage. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Does not. As it goes to snap towards you, you manage to sort of take a step back.
I'd then like to try and get myself behind a tree that is roughly 15 to 20 feet away.
Okay, you head back to the other side, probably closer to Vellan at this point, and duck behind the tree where you can see Vellan.
Slightly out of lashing distance is... Yeah.
What you notice as you run back, yet again, is the smell of fresh herbs. As you then sink behind this tree. And we are over to Archibold. You, with your passive perception of 15, have absolutely heard the shout. No, it's Viktor. You're right, it's Viktor.
So hearing...
So Viktor, you hear the shout as well, yeah?
We've got him. I will come out of the hiding that we were in, peer over and see that it is trapped in the net and think I need to disadvantage it further. So I'm going to try and crossbow bolt it in its eye.
Okay. If you roll a natural 20 on this, I am going to allow you to blind it.
Okay. And I will use Hunter's Mark. I can cast it twice per long rest without having to use a spell slot, so I'm definitely going to do that. And come on, I have advantage. So I can't really fuck it up, can I?
Famous last words.
Well, 19's not bad for a hit, you know.
19 will hit, but not a natural 20.
7 points of piercing damage. An extra 3 points for Hunter's Mark. And I will use Vex, which will give me advantage on my next attack, should I not already have it from it being in the net.
That's a good shout.
Excellent stuff.
That's all of my actions. But what I will do, I will stay on top of the ridge above it and then try and pervade the rest of the battlefield to see what the state of the other people are, who's where, what tactics can we employ my next turn. Which might and then allow me to see that Vellan is fucked up.
Okay. The Wyvern then just begins to sort of flex its wings and sort of tear and snap at this net as it tries to escape. and with an 18, you hear this net tear.
That was quick.
And good strength score there, and it's only a hay net. But yeah, so the hay net tears, and it is now free, and it sort of looks around at this point. Lygas, did you say you were hiding behind this tree?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe a stealth check, please.
17.
Hold. I've just remembered something. It does not escape.
Oh, has it still got the trap on it?
Trap is still on it. Has disadvantage. So then rolled a 7. Does not escape.
Nice.
Thank you, Guy Stocks.
Amazing. So that will be it go. We are then over to Archie.
The chaos begins, you know, the blood begins kind of thumping in Archie's ears. And he hears Viktor get up next to him. And, like, for the first, like, you know, of the 6 seconds that is a D&D round, for, like, the first 3 seconds, he just doesn't move. He just stays there, like, apprehensive, and is trying to, like, speak to himself. You know, he's like, they're in trouble, you know, they need your help. Get up, go, do something, do anything, like, please. But his body just isn't moving. And then I'll pull off the cloak, kind of stand up, and I'll go stand next to Viktor. I will, like, not even, like, crawl or go like, I'm just gonna come stand and look over the edge, basically, and see what's going on. Almost if drawn to a car crash kind of situation.
Yeah. So you look and see a wyvern constricted by this hay net as it's pulling taut. You can see the wings are sort of at odd angles just pulled in, and the tail is also wrapped around part of the hay net. This wyvern is continually snapping and writhing. You also notice Vellan lying very, very still on the floor. A grazing strike wound across his chest.
I will turn to Viktor and be like, Viktor, Vellan, look! What do we do?
We need to get to him.
Okay. Do you want me to go down, or should you go down?
Yeah. I don't want you to get into harm's way either, but you're a lot faster than me.
Okay. I'll maybe begin making my way down. I'll try and do it quietly. Look at its wings. We need to hit its wings, remember? Archie kind of takes off his bow and goes, if I'm going to heal Vellan, here! And I'm going to just hand it forward to Viktor and go to give him my bow, basically.
You need it. You're better than me. I've got this and this. Pin it with your arrows and then go help Vellan.
Okay. Archie will draw an arrow and will kind of shakily hold his breath, and then I'm going to just shoot for one of the wings and try and pin it to the ground.
Okay. Again, roll a d20, then a wing will successfully be pinned, otherwise it would just be a normal hit.
It's the wings of a wyvern. The skin of a wyvern. Oh, hang on. Only just came.
Oh, hello.
And
What we
he's,
saying?
and he's fell over. For the podcast listeners, he's moved the camera to show us.
Oh, natural 20!
That is a natural 20.
More
Nat
20, baby!
Nat fucking 20, boy. So Archie
Amazing
is
stuff.
gonna, in that last second as he breathes in, he's gonna rotate his fingers over to the backside, drawing the bow like his brother had told him with the elven back draw. And I will fucking release it with extra power and extra force to try and pin that fucking wing to the ground.
Okay, roll damage.
My question was going to be, is a wyvern wing, is it like bat wing skin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll damage, sorry, Archie.
You're good. That is going to be 10 points of damage.
Is that with the crit, remember?
Oh, shit. So that's going to be 18 points of damage.
18?
Oh, holy moly.
18 points of damage, and I will also slow it as well. So the creature has its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
I like these mastery feats, you know.
Yeah. Do you know if two people slow it, does that, like...
No, it doesn't stack.
Doesn't stack.
Oh, that's a good question, though.
Yeah.
Because we'd all just take the same feat, wouldn't we? And just fucking
I was going to say, I've got it on
right.
the...
I'm not having a repeat of campaign 1.
For those who don't know, I had the slow spell and I fucked Matt's plans up every week.
Yeah, frequently. So you reverse grip fire as this arrow strikes true into the wing. It's almost like the fletching just catches as it pierces in and then drags part of this wing down to the ground. And again, you just hear this. As the wyvern's wing is pinned down. Anything else on your turn, Archie?
I'll look at Viktor and be like, oh, it worked. Great idea. And I'm going to like tap him on the arm. I'm going to... Oh, God. Archie throws up over the side and then is like, I'm going to go get Vellan. And I'll get the rope that we had and I'll start shimmying down the rope to head over to go get Vellan. So I'll be... I reckon probably... You said it was...
You're on the other side, but yes.
It's also... was it 50 feet, you said? How high was it?
No, so you're over the other thing. You've only got like a 10 foot down.
Perfect. I will then use all my movement to get down, or 10 feet of it to get down, and then I will use the rest of it to get as close to Vellan as I feasibly can.
Perfect. We'll say you're within sort of 5 feet of Vellan at this moment then.
Does it take acid damage from the bomb?
Say again?
Does it take acid damage from the bomb?
No.
That's a good...
Did I blind it?
We can.
As Archie's coming, the tail whips and he's gonna kind of duck under the tail, and then slide over into Vellan and just and almost throw up again and be like, Vellan, oh God, I think you're dying, Vellan, and I'm gonna pull out the healing kit, and as my bonus action, I will try and keep him. Is it an action or a bonus action? I don't know which one it is. What's a healer's kit?
You have to use the utilize
I think it's
action.
going to be an action.
So it is an action.
Oh, utilize action. Okay, cool. I will then pull out the healer's kit and be like, and then I'll freeze because that's the end of my 6 seconds.
Just frantically opening it because it's one of those really shitty kits that's like tied up and you put in a triple bow thinking it'd be secure.
With Savlon on Vellan, just like, come on!
Fucking give a CPR for a headshot. Yeah.
That's going to
that was really meticulous with it. Does the whole American spray the iodine on, dresses around it, and then very good. Anyway, with that, then we are over to Vellan. Give me a death saving throw, please.
Come on, Dave. Not 20 it.
Don't say it's an at one, Dave.
No, but I'm sending it to Matt because you guys don't know.
You bastard.
Oh.
Didn't know we were doing that.
Yeah.
We are now.
Yeah, hell yeah. You haven't got a fucking clue what's going on with him.
Well, that's me every week.
Goody.
Oh, I like secret death saves. I'm well in for that.
There we go. I think we did discuss this previously. Okay, we are then back round the top to Lygas.
So this thing is still restrained and now it has a wing pinned to the ground.
Yeah.
I think this probably feels like a... You've seen how much damage it can do up close, so I think he's already got one axe in hand. He's going to chuck it at it at short range and at advantage anyway, so well, that's not the most fantastic at advantage roll I've ever made because both of those were a 3. So, let's try it again. Reaches inside his cloak, pulls out one jacket, and pulls out another one. Hefts it again.
So your first hand axe actually goes off the overhang, and it's going to be down in the crevasse somewhere.
Okay.
So make a note.
Yeah, both of those were a 17, so actually, on average, those are 2 nat 20s, and I'll just go with that. No, so 23. We're at 10.
10 points of damage?
Yeah. I wouldn't have broken cover as such. Although what I might do now, how far from Vellan and Archie am I?
You are right next to him, because that's where you were heading.
Oh, right. Well, then I'm fucking doing something about that. I'm going to circle around a bit and get sort of another 15, 20 foot to the next most sizable tree I can find, or rock or something substantial to hide behind, but just put some distance.
Yeah, cool. So I'll say you find probably the part of the rock that Vellan was originally hidden behind before he got sniffed out.
Okay.
And yeah, sorry, I was organising windows. Excellent stuff. We are then over to Viktor.
What would be the chances of me being able to chop its tail off if I did a jump and leap off a platform with my axe two-handed swing?
See what happens, shall we?
With eight hit points left, you've got to fucking do this.
No, my plan is because
If you fucking
jump
die for full damage, I am going to laugh myself unconscious.
No, because I can channel the full damage into my damage and add it to the axe.
Can you now?
You'll still take it, but it will add it.
Yeah, that's
Maybe an athletics check, please, or an acrobatics check.
All right.
Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny.
Athletics is 17.
Okay, 17. You do now spring forward. Oh, I say spring forward. You spring underneath and sort of flip around as you begin to whistle towards this creature.
Oh, obviously
now
it's a
roll to
big
hit.
tail. It's a big tail. But the last third is the hard bit, right? So I'm going to go for that because it'll also be the thinner bit. So the chances of succeeding are higher too. Still get advantage. Oh, not as good as it could have been. And that is, fuck my life, a 13 to hit.
13.
Oh my God,
as you
Danny, no.
slam down into the floor, you bring your axe down and miss the tail and go into the net.
Oh, you stupid cunt.
So don't roll your axe damage for this. Roll 1d6 because that's your fall damage essentially, and that is going to be the damage the net takes. 2. Okay, so just from your sort of thundering down, you take 2 points of damage, and the net takes 2 points of damage.
Cool.
Great idea.
Great
I
idea,
reckon
poorly
I-
executed. As per usual with Viktor.
I need that on a
campaign.
t-shirt.
It's better not happen for fucking all of it. So it's what
There we
I
go.
get
First
for being
model
a
magic
seasoned
t-shirt
hunter.
official.
Yeah. So what I will then do is use my bonus action, have an adrenaline rush, and do a dash,
Ooh.
which means I get 2 temporary hit points. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Very good.
And I'll dash
Now
over
you
to
are
everybody
moving
else.
away from the creature. Yep, okay, so there's going to be a swipe of the tail towards you at disadvantage. Oh, I rolled a natural 20, and that's a real shit.
Then roll 2.
And a natural 1. They taketh away.
And what he does, he swings his tail against my axe and chops his own tail off with a 1, right? Right?
He accidentally
No.
sewed the net back together.
Yeah.
No, with a natural 1, you see that tail just sort of, and where the wing's pinned, it tries to swing the tail around and just can't quite do it. However, it is now its turn. And again, you watch as these wings begin to flex and it sort of roars out. It's going to try and actually bite the net at this point. So this is going to be more of an attack roll than a strength check. I'm going to disadvantage.
feel like I fucked it now.
No, you haven't. You got it, dude. You've got it. You're fine,
Disadvantage,
dude.
that is a 17. Now, I did say half damage while it was restrained. So it's going to take a grand total of 5 points of piercing damage, this net. It is not looking like it's going to hold much longer.
How is the wyvern looking?
The wyvern's bleeding, but not bloodied.
Oh.
It's going to make a second bite attack because it gets 2, and I've just rolled a fucking natural 20 again. But disadvantage. What is that? That is that is a 12, which will still hit the net.
So he's got a
again,
crossbow
half
bolt in
damage.
the eye,
Near
an
the
arrow
eye.
in the wing, and an axe in it somewhere.
And that's an additional 11 points of damage to the net. This time with a long ass roar, the jaws just clamp and tear, and the net rips. It is going to attempt to fly away. Now, one of its wings are pinned. So this is going to be its sort of... We'll class it as you get free checks on your turn. This is going to be its sort of free check to essentially try and drag its wing. Going to cause some damage, not going to lie.
Do the boys get opportunity attacks, or it just be Viktor, right? You again?
I mean, it's natural 1, so it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh!
Silly wyvern.
In the other wing.
So
In the
it
other
is
wing.
only pinned down by one wing currently. It is no longer what I would call restrained. I am...
Grappled?
grappled.
I was thinking grappled. So given there was like a mutual decision there, we will consider it grappled at this point.
Dave, you should have said paralysed.
But I was thinking grappled.
Unconscious?
Incapacitated.
Deceased?
With that being said, we're then over to Archie. The wyvern is free, however, apart from this one wing.
How close is Viktor to me and Vellan currently?
I've dashed over, so I'm pretty much where everybody else is.
I think you're pretty much there. Yeah, I think everybody's now clustered, apart from Lygas. who
Brilliant.
has
You've
taken
legged
a
it
short
in
stint
and
away.
you're all right next to each other. Fantastic move, guys.
It's not called clusterfuck for a reason, Dave.
Fuck, dude.
This is the real-time thinking of Archibold as well.
Literally, I'm just like stressed. I'm just fucking stressed. There's options and all of them are bad. Okay, so I will first of all action surge, Matt.
Yes.
And I will use my healer's kit to neutralize Dave, to stabilize him. So he's
Right,
Neutralise
okay,
me.
so make me a medicine check then, please.
I would like to calm Vellan and make sure that we've dealt with him so I can take him back as a trophy. So I have to make a medicine check.
It's a medicine check, yeah.
Oh wait, no, it says wait. It says I can expend one use to stabilize a creature without a medicine check.
Oh,
Zero
there you go.
HP.
It's, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I knew
it's-
there was
it's-
something to
he
do with
doesn't-
medicine checks in this. So yes,
Oh,
done.
Yeah.
He doesn't gain any HP, but he does no more saving throws.
Stabilized,
So he's
so
still out.
no longer death
Yeah.
saving throws, yeah.
Yeah, but he's
Alright.
out. Cool. After that, Archie is going to kind of tuck the pack back into his pouch and kind of turn now facing the wyvern, and it's like, starting to begin to move, and I'm going to look at Viktor and be like, And at that moment, Archie is just going to freeze again, and I'll do nothing else in my turn.
Okay, I am also going to say that puts you at disadvantage, essentially, you're frozen. Wicker class that is
Frightened.
almost petrified in the moment, yeah, frightened. So, it is... Frightened's a cracking one, actually. Well done, Viktor. So, yeah, we'll say Archie's frightened.
Just have it permanently ticked on your character sheet, though. Might as well.
Just can't get near anything.
And the wyvern is now the source of your fear.
Perfect.
With that, then, we are over to Vellan. Thanks for having a turn, Dave.
Well,
And we'll go back to Lygas.
I'm just going to put it out there as flavour because it's nothing else. After Archibold, sorts this massive slash in his chest, he kind of wakes up a little bit, looks so goes, ah, and just passes out again.
Jesus fucking Christ, guys.
Love it. Lygas.
So
Do it, Steve.
I think Lygas is going to glance at Vellan and Archie, realise that there's not likely to be any help from either of them for various reasons. Danny, what was Viktor doing? He dashed for adrenaline rush, but was that a dash and turn around to face it again, or?
Oh yeah, basically I wanted to help Vellan. I see that he's been done now, so I'm now battle stance ready to go.
Okay. And you've got your great axe, which can do a fair bit of damage. I think Lygas would have seen you go for the tail, and would pull his other scimitar from within his coat. So scimitar in each hand, and he would go for the toothy end of things as a distraction. He doesn't really fancy getting near the tail himself, and frankly he thinks a great axe is more likely to do damage, but he's going to get in, do that. Do we have advantage if it's grappled? I have advantage on my first attack anyway because I get Vex from the hand axe that was the previous hit I landed.
Now, I believe, as per grappled now, it only means they get disadvantage on their attack rolls.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case. Okay, that's fine. I get advantage on the first one. Because yeah.
They get disadvantage, we don't get advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another 24 to hit.
Go on, Lygas.
Yep.
7 damage.
And Steve, roll for me on my turn.
Damage.
I don't know what's going on tonight. It's going to be a disaster. I have to make a save in a minute. I'll just explode. Second attack, which is with the other scimitar. This is with the Nick, so I make it as part of the action rather than as a bonus action. That's 18 to hit. Hang on a minute.
That will also hit.
Let me just make sure I'm keeping myself honest. Yeah, 18. For another 10 damage. And if I've correctly understood the rules, because I have 2 weapon fighting feat and I'm using a Nick weapon, I can also take a bonus attack, an extra attack as my bonus action.
Yep, we did discuss this quite at length previously.
We did,
you
so
just
I was very
don't
confused.
I believe you don't get the modifier.
No, I do because of the 2 weapon fighting. That's what that does.
Of course you do. Yep.
So that's a 14 to hit.
14 is the magic number you needed.
Oh, come on, be good.
Danny, you rolled 1 less than that, Danny.
I know.
That is another 10 damage. Now I'm assuming I've moved kind of parallel, so I used 10, 15 foot of my movement to get there?
Yep.
Lygas is going to just look over and go, "Come on then, big ugly," and just kind of like dance back, both swords raised ready to kind of counter strike, trying to kind of lure it and take its attention. He's going to dance back to 10, 15 foot, but directly in front of it, albeit a little bit away from Vellan and Archibold if you can manage both of those things.
Okay, it's going to make an attack of opportunity against you. Because I think it's got its reaction back now.
That's at disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It is at disadvantage because it is grappled. Okay. That, my friend, is a 15 to hit.
Oh, wank. 15.
That's your number, isn't it? Ah.
No longer at half damage, because it is no longer restrained.
Shit.
You are going to take 18 points of piercing damage.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
Is
I
that
am
from the
still
tail?
standing. No,
that was a
with the-
bite.
oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
As you sort of dance back and this creature just bites into you at a moment, takes a sizable chunk out of Lygas.
Oh, fuck.
Viktor.
Okay.
Right.
And we'll
gonna use
say
my-
there's a...
Would
Shits
it,
and giggles,
count
I'm having
as,
fun.
would it count as flanked from that manoeuvre, even though I've danced back while it was attacking?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
that was sort
So
of the intent. I should have clarified.
If it's
first.
flanked, what's
You get
I
plus two.
forget. +2, thank
Plus
you.
two.
So, seeing that Vellan is stabilised somewhat, I'm going to try and do the tail move again. And with it roaring at me, I'm just going to go "Oh," at it, and I'm going to use a bonus action to dash. So I get the,
I should also say, on
adrenaline-
Lygas' turn, it is now bloodied. But go on, Viktor.
So I'm going to do my adrenaline rush again. So I get another 2 temporary hit points. So technically I'm up to 10 hit points now, which is
Do they
better
stack?
than- Do what stack? Yes.
Temporary hit points.
Oh, no, they're
usually
temporary
don't.
hit points.
Why would it let
Temporary
me use
hit
it
points
2
do not
times?
stack.
Why would it let me use it 2 times in the long rest if I can't stack them?
When you lose them.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I will not do that. Raw lawyer bastards. Right, I won't do that. I'll just run then instead.
Oh, sorry. I tell a lie. I can't do maths. It's not yet bloodied. It's not far off, though.
And I'm going to swing with my axe to try and chop its tail off again to prevent it tail whipping, poisoning people. With advantage. Yeah, 20, you bastard. No, but that
Why
is still.
have you got advantage?
Oh, I haven't, have I? No, it's all right. 'Cause I still got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So
Yeah.
you manage to attack the tail. You don't manage to cut it off as such. But you do manage to attack it.
Oh, that was nearly good. Fucking hell, I rolled a 1 on the damage dice. That's a plus, so that's 3 slashing damage, and then the Hunter's Mark damage of another 3. Because I hit it with my battle axe, I'm going to try and topple it. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Where is it? Con 12, which is...
Just checking that doesn't have a size of creature issue, does it? Your topple.
It says hit a creature with a battle axe.
Awesome.
Let's just double check that, shall we?
I know the rules changed between 2014 and 2024.
It
have
just
a
says if you
feeling
hit
it's
a creature with a battle axe, you can
larger,
also make a con save.
I really need to get a fucking guidebook out, and I'm going to do that for the second half, because trying to search for this shit on D&D Beyond is fucking annoying. Topple. Weapon property. If you hit a creature with this attack, you can force a creature to make a Constitution saving throw. Doesn't say anything on size. So, con saving throw. I rolled a 6 on the die for a grand total of 9.
You are prone.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. You knock this creature prone now as well. I've just lost my pen.
I like to imagine that, Danny, even though you didn't chop its tail, the sheer force after that incredible roar that you did fucking just knocks this bitch, dude. Like, almost like Super Saiyan style. It, like, we don't even see the axe. It swings so fucking fast. Cuts the water droplets in half, Matrix style.
But I still don't want to be standing next to it, so I am going to skedaddle.
And then run away.
Well, so you're safe.
It's used its reaction, yes, indeed.
So if
very
Ellen
good.
is over there, I'm going to go like over here. So then between Archie, me, and Lygas, sorry, we've got like a triangle.
Well, remember, you're in this underhang area. There's not a huge amount of room here. You've probably got
Triangle.
30 foot ish wide and sort of deep. So you've not got a huge amount of room to maneuver.
Can I be further away than its tail?
Unfortunately, with 30 feet across, no.
Fuck. Okay.
It's going to use half its movement speed to stand. Lygas, you moved out of melee range, didn't you?
I did.
Okay.
I whip my tail back and forth. I whip my
Yeah,
tail
it's going to swing its tail at
Okay.
Viktor.
Viktor, why me?
It's still at disadvantage because it's grappled.
Good.
Which gives me a 9 on the dice for a grand total of 16.
That is exactly my arm class. You lucky John.
Oh my god, goodbye, Danny. Oh my god, goodbye, Danny.
That's right, I've got 2 temporary hit points. That'll sort me out. And because I've
You're
been
gonna
poisoned by it
take-
before, I'm immune to it now, right?
You're going to take 10 points of piercing damage.
He gone. Actually, but I've got relentless endurance, so I automatically go to 1 hit point after taking all of the
Well,
damage.
there
on
you
it.
go. That's good because you're about to take a shit ton of poison damage.
Oh no, goodbye, Danny.
What is the deal with the
Well,
immune
I was gonna say-
because I've already been
Yeah, I was
poisoned?
go-
It's after the poison damage. It's after the poison.
Yeah, so
damage.
you're on one. You're on one. So
Yeah,
Yeah, you're on.
yeah, I'm on 1 hit point regardless. Yeah.
I'll allow it. Go on then. Yes, very good. So, but you
I'm
are now
unpoisoned.
poisoned until the start of its next turn.
Okey-doke.
It is then going to
again, brilliant.
attempt to move. But again, that wing is gonna
Oh,
trap
so
it a little
rules
bit,
lawyer
so it's gonna.
myself. It says if you're not killed outright, you can return to 1 hit point. Would all of that damage have killed me outright?
Well, I
Oh.
suppose
Your maximum.
I best roll that
You better roll that
poison
because
damage then.
oh, fuck.
Killed
Oh god,
outright.
if it's 17, if
Oh,
it's 17.
fuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Christ.
Oh my god.
Episode 4.
We knew it was going to be a
Danny, it's
difficult
been so
roll.
good.
You are, I think, a lucky bastard so far. That is, what is that? 15 so far. I've got 2 more dice to roll.
I think it has to be double.
Oh, it's
your
done.
max.
Oh, it's done.
It's no, it's got to be 30. It has to be double the max down, I believe.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what? Let's
it's-
just.
Does it?
Wait, I thought it was just.
Right,
No, it's just.
No,
the
I thought it's you
HP max
reached negative
HP.
17.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
it's
it's
negative
double, double your max.
Let's have a look.
Double your max in
Have a
one
look.
hit.
Let's have a look.
Danny, you're fucking dead, bro. I love you so much, homie. Holy fuck.
Fuck.
Dude, if he's
I
like
can't believe I just
15
rule
with
lawyered
2
myself into
dice,
death.
you're so dead, bro.
Yeah, so it must take you to
annoying.
0, and the leftover damage must equal or exceed your hit point maximum. So I've just got to beat 7. You
Yeah,
just
so
got to beat 17.
17. It's done, dude.
I'm
It's
just saying
fucking
that.
done. It's
Right, hang on.
fucking
What,
done,
no, what
bro.
did you take before? What did you take before? You just took.
From the whip,
Oh, jeez.
it was.
It's 10. It was 10. It's done. It's
was what-
already done. It's already done.
Yeah.
Well, hang
Shit.
on. Was the 15
What?
including the 10?
So if I was on 8 hit points, so you give
I
me
haven't
10.
finished rolling
I was
that
on
yet.
-2, and then you've just done 15, which takes me to -17.
15 plus another 8.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead. They're dead.
Oh,
Wow.
Dead,
Oh my
dead.
god. Oh, wow. Oh my god.
Fuck. Fuck.
So as that tail, you watch as Viktor gets knocked, pierced, and then flies off of this overhang. Viktor, what's the final thing that goes through your mind as you catapult off the edge of this cliff?
Dragon's tail.
I was waiting for it. Fucking waiting for it.
Give you a serious RP moment and you fuck it.
No, seriously,
Go on,
what
Danny.
will go through Victor's head is he'll have a flashback to all of his training, all of the successful hunts that he's had, the pride he felt at being called up to Satya Mariga, and then the ultimate failure of falling at the first hurdle. He was supposed to be good at this. He was supposed to be a hunter extraordinaire, and he's ultimately a failure. His main thought is he's let his mum and dad down.
Jesus Christ.
Your body falls and lands. It is in this moment, as you feel water begin to sort of trickle around you, and the sound of an oar lapping, that words begin to echo around you as well. Familiar words. Words that were spoken not too long ago at all. An oath. As those words of the oath ring out in your head, a bony finger plucks you and lifts you from the river of death, places you in a boat. This is not the god that we have seen in our previous campaigns. This is a ferryman. Pure skeletal figure, who then holds out a hand towards you.
If I take your hand, it means I'm dead, doesn't it?
You are dead. Payment.
What is the cost?
Payment.
If I refuse to pay, can I go back?
Payment.
What am I supposed to do with one-word answers? And I'll bat his hand away.
You bat the hand away. At this point you feel something sort of settle around your chest.
What is it?
Almost as if it's flowed out from underneath your armour. There's a strange medallion that hangs off to one side, and the medallion has on it an eye with a spear piercing through the centre of it. Almost like a coin.
And I'll take it out and I'll look back at the ferryman and go, can I exchange this to go back?
Holds out that bony hand once again.
I'll put it in his hand.
Takes it and looks at it. You are lucky. But that luck is now ended. As he takes it in his hand, that medallion melts into what looks like almost mercury as it then trickles through the skeletal fingers onto the boat, crawls over the side and then into the water and floats on the river beyond. And at that he just pushes you in the chest. And you, one who made the oath with such fervour and such honour, return to your body at 0 hit points and stable.
So what the others will see, they'll see he's already grey, but the colour will drain from him as best as it can, already being grey. His hair goes lifeless, and then you'll just hear the and and then he's
Still unconscious. Yeah.
unconscious again.
And you did fly a significant distance off the overhang, so you're in the crevasse below. Whether they see
I'm going to be Professor Charles Xavier after this, aren't I? My arms and legs are going to be fucked.
Viktor is stable.
Thank you, Matt.
Lygas and Archibold, you are now 2 members of your party down.
He's on
didn't
1
even get a
fucking
go.
HP. He's
No.
on 1 HP.
Nope.
Dead-
I
I
said
was
he
dead
came
yet,
back
wasn't
at
I?
0 hit points and stable.
No, I'm at
No,
1
no,
HP.
Steve. Steve.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
Steve's at
sorry.
1 HP.
Oh shit!
I
Yeah,
only need 1 HP.
he's one strong fart away from death.
It's
1
the only
HP in a
that
dream.
matters.
1 HP in a dream. Christ.
This wyvern roars out again and sort of looks to see where the body of Viktor has just catapulted off the side. Archie, we are over to you.
What the fuck am I meant to do, guys?
Kill
Kid
it.
What would you
Go on.
like to do?
in the wrong place at the wrong time. After seeing Viktor get absolutely battered, Vellan on the ground behind me, and Lygas probably clutching at a wound off in the distance. Something clicks in Archie's mind. The words said to him long ago, the thing that started this whole charade for him. Obviously, these people were falling because he just froze. Yet again, his cowardice continues to get those around him killed. And so, Archie grits his teeth. He reverse grips his bow. He stands over Vellan's body in a protective stance. And he's going to draw and try and pin the other wing.
Okay. Roll to hit, please. His fucking dice.
Come on. It's just,
Natural
it's just got, it's only got 20s on it. That's all that's on it. Just 20.
It's got it's got a massive bit of blue tack on the underside that you can't see.
Come on! Come the fuck on!
Actually, that one stuck to
Right,
the
roll
die.
that
That's
damage.
stuck to the desk, and he then rolls something else, and then just
He's
shows
rolled a
us.
different one, yeah.
Okay, so that is... so 21 points of damage.
Holy shit.
And
Yeah,
I would like to slow
wyvern's
it
very
as
much
well.
bloodied.
I'd like to slow it as well. And then... Oh man, I don't have many other feats to do anything fucking useful, guys. I will... Archie, in a split decision, after pinning its kind of wing, sees that it's kind of mainly towards kind of Lygas's area. You know, its body is mainly over there. If its tail was where me and Viktor were, it's mainly kind of over there. I'll kind of look over at Lygas, kind of just give him a nod. And then Archie will step over Vellan's body, start running counterclockwise to Lygas, and we'll be like, hey, I'm over here, oh god. And we'll just be like running around trying to get its attention as he tries to pull it away from Lygas. And is going to just basically run kind of round it, but also outwards a little bit. So I'll take my full 30 feet to get like into like the tree line basically, but be shouting for it.
Now I need to be another rules lawyer here, because there was something you did on your previous turn that left you at a particular condition. Which means
Frightened,
technically you
yes.
should have had disadvantage on your attack roll.
Fuck! Fuck my asshole. Guys, I actually can't make this up, guys.
Did you roll another
I'm
20?
Dude, I don't know what's happening right now, guys. I actually don't know what's fucking happening. I swear to fucking
What
God.
I've determined
I swear
is
to
that the
fucking
dice
God.
gods love this weak little fuck up.
It's an underdog
Do
story.
that much very often, but when he does, it really works.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there we go. We don't need to resolve anything. You spin your way around. I'm now convinced that dice is stuck to the table and he's rolling something else. But
There's nothing on the dice. But I will 100%. I'll 100% just try and call it over again. But Archie, you can see, like, as he's doing this, he is like convulsing with stress. He's like throwing up in his mouth, and this is like the worst thing he's ever encountered in his entire life. This is the dumbest. He hates every part of what's happening right now. This decision, everything. Yeah, he's just fucking hating it. But he's going to be screaming and vomiting in his mouth with all he can.
as the wyvern growls and turns towards you. Vellan, anything on your turn?
Fuck's sake, man.
You dick.
I mean, 100%. He wakes up again, sees the wyvern, goes, and just passes out again.
Fuck.
Perfect. Lygas, back around to you.
Well, I'm really wishing that I'd remembered that right at the start of this, someone hit it in the eye with an arrow, so it's blinded.
No, it's not.
It's not. It was not a natural 20.
Oh, right, okay.
He's
fine.
basically got one eye now, so he's squinting at you.
It's sort of embedded around here somewhere. It's not in the eye, it's above.
So, even after the bite, Lygas had been looking quite wild. And then seeing Viktor hit the dirt, just starts
Quite literally.
laughing like a fucking maniac. Did we establish this is reasonably well past bloodied?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's going to see that the wyvern is injured. He's going to look down at Vellan. Again, like, fucking grinning to himself. And just mutter, "This is the best bit," and runs at it. Both scimitars raised, and just starts fucking laying into it.
Give you advantage
Finish
on this
him.
attack because both wings are pinned. At this point, I'm going to say it's
Fantastic.
restrained again.
Okay, so that's a 14.
Magic number?
14 damage.
Come on,
Do I get
Lygas.
advantage
Come
on
on, Lygas.
all of these?
Yeah, it's restrained.
Yes.
Come on, Lygas.
That's a 25.
Come on,
Yeah.
Come on.
Steve, finish it.
Come on,
Finish it,
Steve.
Steve.
How much?
13. And that's a natural 20.
Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. Come
I'm
on.
erect. I'm
Are
erect.
we crunchy critting here?
What do you mean crunchy critting?
As in dice plus max? Or is it dice twice?
No, it's meant to be dice twice, but
Right,
I'm
okay.
sort of flexible with it, to be honest. But
Okay.
do you know
Whatever
what?
the
For this
bigger
one,
number
fuck
is.
it. Crunchy crit it. Crunchy crit it.
Okay.
Whatever the bigger number is, do that one.
That is 24 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Say the words, Matt. Say the fucking words, Matt.
Come on, man. I'm a level 2 character. What more can I give?
He's got nothing left.
1 hit point and a dream.
Literally.
And possibly a personality disorder.
Steve, roll me a D100, please.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Steve gets hit by
always
tail
ends
and
well
dies.
with this group, doesn't it?
I just got a text from my wife saying...
It's only me that can't roll D100s.
I just got a text from my wife saying, your daughter heard you shout you're erect.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, that's a 74.
74. You launch yourself. It's. I'm trying to think of the film. Is it John Carter? Where he
Yes.
jumps off the
Yes.
wall, sort of thing, and then goes towards the maw of the beast. And you cleave 3 times into this wyvern. It wavers on its feet, wings pinned, but is not quite done.
Jesus Christ.
Goodbye, Lygas.
Well, I suppose I have a little bit of movement left. And I don't want to be anywhere near that tail. So, kind of, the last slash would be this wild strike, doing a fuckload of damage, but also basically hurling myself into a roll, which I'm going to try and use to carry myself my full, I think we established, remaining 15 feet of movement away from it.
Okay.
And as I'm
thank you
doing
very
that, I
much.
would like to shout, Grok, lessons are being learned down here, please.
Nice.
I thought you were just going to pick up Viktor and use him as a shield.
Having just finished or finished rewatching our Daggerheart series, yeah. Well, I guess just picks up Viktor. You are my shield. Very good. Disadvantage, attack of opportunity. Does an 18 hit?
Well, I suppose it means what? Does it hit what?
You.
Or me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need to roll? Any? Well, yeah, you do.
Yeah, because it was shit. I rolled 6 points of piercing damage on that one.
Oh, God.
As you roll back, this wyvern bites into you. It is at this moment, as you have shouted for Gruk, that you hear that rope snap as you fall and fall unconscious. You watch as Gruk swings down. You are all fucking idiots. Rather than doing anything else, you watch as Gruk rolls over the back of this wyvern and cuts away the 2 arrows as the wings are free, and he rolls off the other side and then just roars in the face of this wyvern, who rolls back off the overhang, the wings, and with great, heavy, weary wing beats, this wyvern launches into the sky and begins to fly away. Looking towards you, Archie. I suggest you get whatever you have got in your equipment and help your friends. I will go see to Viktor. Maybe this is now a lesson learned, not to take on beasts that are harder than you, that are bigger than you, without a solid plan which does not involve putting yourself in a small area. Fucking Drishya.
You're right. And I'll quickly run over to Lygas and I'll stabilize him with my healer's kit as well.
Yeah. Amazing stuff. As Gruk then abseils down this rope towards where Viktor is. Drops of blood. Poisonous blood. Now fall as the wyvern retreats, bleeding quite heavily. Archie, the last thing you probably see as you look up into the sky and just about see where this wyvern is going is it heading up further north, higher still, into the Iron Spine Mountain. And that, my friends, is where we are going to take a short break. And welcome back. I think everybody's nerves are just about settled, as we were having a little bit of a
has been nervous when you're dead and unconscious.
I've got a very strong Bloody Mary for part 2.
I'm going to ask everybody except Steve to remove their headphones, please.
Oh.
Both of them, Bogues. Just check in. Massive wankers, the lot of you. Yeah, fantastic. Lygas, you lie here, unconscious. The last thing you take in is that smell of fresh herbs once again. Sweeps through your nostrils into your very mind and throughout your body. In your hand you feel your scimitar-like blades. Curved, sharp, malevolent. I would like you to make me either an Arcana check, please, or a Nature check.
You're playing to my strengths here. They're both +1. For a 13.
13. Still, whatever that smell is, it's just on the edge of what you can figure out. It's familiar, but not familiar enough for you to really draw on it. But in your unconscious state, you feel that hilt handle of that blade weighty in your palm. And a tinkling voice almost in the back of your mind. Soon. You do anything to respond?
I think, based on the level of manic adrenaline that had been flowing through Lygas before he lost consciousness, there's probably a degree of almost detached calm. Soon. What? Always soon.
Go on.
Just always soon. But what?
Make me a persuasion check, please.
That's better. That's a 19.
That voice in the back of your mind as that smell grows ever stronger for just a period of time, a moment. Soon you will see. And then I will thank you. And it's at that moment where everything just goes black.
Okay, so we don't trust Steve anymore. Just pitching.
Anymore?
Here's the new Callum.
But after all the hard work I've done.
True.
Very good. Viktor, you are stable, unconscious, but still able to feel somewhat. You feel strong arms sort of reach underneath your armpits and drag you before you then almost feel the sense of weightlessness. And eventually you sort of are thrown to the floor somewhere. Gruck and Archibold then. Gruck looks towards you, Archibold. Do something then. This is not just on me. This is your group. You made the decisions.
Archie is just crying at this point. There's just tears like streaming down his face. But he just kind of like nods and begins kind of pulling the group together. And then he's going to pull out whoever had the compass. And now when everyone's like together and Gruck's kind of off to the side, I'm going to look at the compass and try and find which way we came from, which I think was like south-ish, wasn't it? Down the ridge?
Was south.
Yeah.
At this point, he sort of grabs you by the collar and pulls you towards him. Fix them first. Fuck the directions. Pushes you to the floor.
They are. I've bandaged them. I can't do anything more. I'll kind of look around and see one of those kind of blue flowers with red thorns, like a little patch of them, because this is kind of where the guys found it along their way. So I'll kind of just begin crawling over, still crying, and just kind of pick it and kind of begin like putting it in my cloak as I'll stand up, and then kind of begin searching around for the other flowers to make a poultice in the background, and hoping that that's what Gruck meant.
It's at this point you notice that Gruck actually grabs Viktor again and sort of pulls his unconscious body to the side. Viktor, even subconsciously, you can sort of feel yourself being thrown around. And then you feel as your armor is just sort of pulled away from your chest, and he just places a hand. Thank God you paid attention to your oath, you fucking idiot. Looks over towards you, Archibold. Rebuild the fire. We rest, and we rest here.
Okay. I'll kind of stop the pursuit. Is it still raining?
It is, but you are now under this overhang. So you are sheltered.
I'll kind of go over and, like, kind of come to that place where the fire was and that hog was. I'll try and recover as much of the hog meat that wasn't bitten by the wyvern when it came in, and see if I can get some. Oh, it's all gone? Cool, never mind.
Yeah, that was taken in one bite.
In that case, then, I imagine most of the wood was as well, so I will then, any of the net that wasn't exposed to the rain, I'll cut strands of the rope from the net, and I will pour a little bit of the oil from one of my oil flasks onto the end of one of the ropes after I've made like a pile of the ropes, and I'll light it. Then I'll just quickly scour around for whatever bits of... it's going to be wet wood, but I'm hoping that by putting it on the fire, it will dry it and eventually get it to a point where it can actually burn properly. So I'll just begin kind of piling some bits of wet wood, not enough to kind of extinguish the fire. And then I'll help Gruck kind of drag the bodies under the overhang, like close to the fire. I think in that time as well, I will have like gone into everyone's pack and kind of pulled out like their sleeping thing to like lay them on a blanket or like cover them with a blanket and that kind of stuff. Archie almost just like going into like default caring for things, and you know, it makes him think back to just weeks of the cold and the pain of the streets not far from where they are now, and his body is almost working without thinking. His mind, almost, you know, that trauma response is just kind of blank. There's nothing kind of going on. He's just doing. Lifeless, almost. As lifeless as the rest of his party.
And it's at this moment where, as the fire sort of builds up a bit, you notice that Gruk places what looks like an ovoid sort of steel cup above the fire and pours some liquid into it. And then half sort of grabs you, half drags you, and pulls up a log from somewhere. It's still slightly damp, partially covered in snow, which he wipes off and then plonks you down, sits down next to you, and just looks at the rest of your party as they all sleep, essentially. And then looks at you.
Tell me, Archibold, how is it that 3 of your party are fallen, almost, and yet you, not a scratch?
Because he looks away from Gruk. I'm just a coward.
Archibold, face the fire.
He looks towards the flames.
Stare into those flames deep. Now tell me, how is it that your friends are down, but you are still standing?
I guess if I look analytically, I kept my distance and attacked from range. They all got close, but really,
No buts. No buts. Archibald, you did the smart thing. But here's where you have let your friends down. Here's where your cowardice lets you down. You did the smart thing, but you let them do the foolish things. And this is not how a perfect team operates. That is how your friends die around you.
And I would like you, with that, to make me an insight check as well.
That is a 19 total.
You glance over to Gruk, and you see him staring deep into the fire, and there is a look of disdain and disgust on his face as he says those words.
But Gruk, I'm... He will just kind of look back down to the fire. I'm not a leader, and... But I let the team down when I saw what you did. You cut the arrows. If I'd just not pinned it, it would have flown away, and none of this would have happened. It comes down to it. It's just my fuck. Everybody gets hurt, man.
Peace.
Grabs your shoulder and squeezes.
Forgive me, Archibald. I let my own misgivings get in the way. Rest. I will watch tonight.
Yeah. Are we gonna get in trouble, or are we gonna get kicked out because of
No.
this?
No. Because you survive. But we do not return until that beast is calmed. Do you hear me?
Okay. as he says that, Archie will kind of reach into his the like layers of his clothing behind his leather armor and pull out like essentially a little like notebook with like leaf wrapped around it to like bind it, basically in an elven style. And he'll kind of flip it open and kind of stand up at that moment and look and kind of get the direction of where the wyvern flew off from when he saw it earlier. Because if we're going to have to continue chasing this, I might as well write it down, and he doesn't want to remember it. He doesn't want to forget it. I'll look back to Gurk and just say, thank you. I'm really sorry, and I hope you're okay.
I'm fine.
And finally, thank you. You like saved us or whatever, but that just, I don't imagine people say it, but thanks.
I did not save you, Archibold. I have only prolonged whatever your fate is.
Yeah. Archie will kind of scurry around the opposite side of the fire and tuck himself into like his sleeping bag, kind of face up to the stars, and think of Cal.
As you do look up to the stars, the rain begins to lessen. You see not just the stars, but the moon. And it is almost full. Not quite. Maybe another couple of days off, but bright light. From what you can see here, at an angle. And those flames flicker. And everybody is going to take a long rest.
Praise the Lord.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
So hopefully your long rest buttons work.
Well, it just came up saying you need at least 1 HP to take a long rest.
Ah, interesting. Okay, well add 1 HP and then take your long rest.
Oh, just if you click OK, it just works.
Brilliant. I'll fix that.
That's fine. There you go.
So hopefully everybody's rested and all that. So who's going to be the first? Do you know what? Vellan, you are absolutely the first to wake up.
His unconsciousness that moves to sleep. He has I think he's dreamt of many things, as you would do. None of it coherent, but a lot of it has groundings in his past. So sometimes it's of rowdy nights at a tavern, other sections maybe he walks out of that and suddenly finds himself on a burning ship with the crew going haywire while they're being swarmed by these small creatures. It's just that meld of complete anarchy. He partially remembers it as he wakes up. I think he probably does have a dream that probably wakes him up that is him being sort of completely bitten down by a wyvern that he then jolts awake.
And you still feel the hit. And in fact, it's at this moment I'm introducing, because it's just sparked something in my brain. I would like Vellan, Viktor, and Lygas. I would like you to roll me what do I want you to roll me? I want you to make me a roll, but what do I want this to be? Roll me a constitution check, please. Straight constitution.
11. It's straight.
11. Victor.
16.
Steve, you're muted. 16.
Bloody thing. Did you say it was constitution check or saving throw? Just check.
Just straight constitution check.
13.
13. Okay. Victor, somehow, when you wake later, you'll realise that you are, apart from Archibold, who didn't get hit, one of the 3 who avoided Scar. Vellan and Lygas, you will forever carry the scars of this particular battle with you. Well, you decide what those scars look like and where they are.
It's fairly obvious for Vellan. He's got many, and he is just added to the chest burns, and obviously still kind of covered with bandages, I guess, but it's there, and everyone knows that big scar is going to be there.
And Lygas will have the kind of 2 kind of vertical, almost like teardrop shaped, where the front teeth of the wyvern just raked down his chest.
Given I'm glad I did my oath with such vigour now, and I paid that sacrifice to the ferryman. Is my tattoo still there on my chest?
We will come to that shortly.
Oh.
Vellan,
Yes.
you sit up and look towards the fire where you can see Gruck is just sort of sat there staring at the burning embers, and his eyes are just drooping, and he sort of shakes his head away because he then sees you and snaps.
Well, it's about time. Yes, I imagine that hurts.
Yeah. I see that me being out of the fight meant that our quarry got away. If only I had been there for it. Oh.
Well, perhaps. Either way.
Looks around at the fire. You see Archibold still curled up. Almost like a small child, just curled up in his bedroll, sleeping bag, just sort of softly breathing. But you see Lygas and Viktor still just sprawled out on their backs, bandages over where they've been hit. As Gruck then looks around.
Yes. Perhaps.
I don't see any bandages on you. Good sign, or?
It was not my role to fight.
Okay.
But I do not like it, Vellan. I do not like this role. I do not like this charge where I have to watch.
No, I bet you don't.
I will have to pay for my interference.
Oh, I won't tell him.
By my honor,
What?
it will be me that...
What happened anyway?
Well, you successfully trapped the wyvern.
Oh,
Only
good.
to figure out that its bite is most definitely worse than its roar. And its sting
Points down to the
Yeah.
scrape mark across it.
its sting is most certainly worse than anything else.
I've been stabbed, I've been slashed. I have never felt that before. I'll add that to the bank.
Perhaps next time you make oaths, you will pay more attention.
I'm
Motions
alive,
down
aren't
to
I?
Motions down to the crook of your elbow.
He looked at it very dismissively. I was like, I don't know what you mean.
This tells me all, Vellan. Had it not been for your friends, I don't even think you would have made it to the Beastlands.
He doesn't say anything for quite a while. So what? Is that failure? Game over? Go home?
No. As I said to Archibold last night, this is merely a reprieve.
Oh, yeah, feels like a great reprieve. Out here in the fucking wild.
I have all but prolonged your fate. And next time you're on your own, I am afraid.
At this point, that Lygas stirs.
Kind of goes to lean up, feels a kind of like, oh. Good morning. Morning.
Indeed.
Yes. We got kind of like glances around.
Looks.
Take it that Archie didn't finish it off while we were napping.
No. Although maybe he could have. You should speak to Archibold.
You think?
Pardon you, Lygas.
Just Viktor rolling over.
What's going on with my mic pickup tonight? It's very sensitive.
That's all good.
For now, I will let you all catch up and discuss. When you are ready to move on, I will be topside.
Grook just stands, takes his spear, and climbs up.
As it does, Vellan gets up gingerly and then walks over and kicks the bottom of Viktor's leg. Like, boot. Like, Viktor, hey, wake up.
And Viktor will kind of just rise up like the Undertaker used to do in wrestling. If you remember. Just up and be like, oh, did we do it?
Does it look like we did it?
Oh, I really let everybody down.
Yeah, you did. Come on.
Okay, I was expecting a little more reassurance, but okay.
That's a bit rich, Vellan. I feel like you could have contributed a little more.
Okay, fine. I can't help it that I was too close.
I feel like maybe you could have helped that.
Can we at least take solace in the fact that we had a good plan? We just executed it badly.
You mean you want to try that again?
I think it was working until I missed a couple of key shots and I took a sucker punch with its tail. I didn't account for the tail. The space we was in, we couldn't get out of its reach. That is the mistake we made, but the plan was good.
I don't want to fight it in the open.
Can I ask you, when you were taken down, did anything happen on a boat?
No.
I was really dead for a moment.
I did dream of a boat, but it was my old boat.
No, I was being ferried to death. But
how the fuck are you here?
I paid a price, and now I'm back here. And with that, I'll check what the tattoo on my chest is doing.
Where the tattoo ink was once black, it now shines gold.
I'll show everyone my tit. I think this means I've used my one and only luck. Because I did my vow, right? I think the Beast Lord may have saved me. My tattoo almost turned into a gold coin, and I used it to pay the ferryman, and he sent me back to life. But I feel like that was a one-time only deal.
Oh, poor luck, old boy, using it now.
But that didn't happen to you.
No.
Viktor, you have some extraordinarily odd dreams.
That's what I was going to say, Lygas.
It wasn't a dream, it really happened.
Also, Viktor...
Brock, tell him. I
don't
While
need...
you were unconscious.
I don't need to pay the ferryman. I'll never see him.
It can't have been a fever dream from the poison. No. Gruck, tell them. I'm not going mad, am I?
Viktor, things that really happen while you're unconscious in your head are dreams.
I know what a dream is. This was more like a vision. I'm remembering it because it happened.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
I imagine with the noise,
whatever.
Archibold sort of stirs.
Yeah, and in Victor's head, he's kind of having that kind of toss-up with, was it because I made the oath to the Beast Lord that the Beast Lord saved me, or was it I died honourably that the deity that Viktor would usually pray to saved him? So he's kind of thinking, he's torn between two gods in his head at the minute, or whether he was just having a fucking fever dream like Lygas said. He's now confused.
Make me a religion check, please, Viktor.
Come on. I'll have one of them. Cool. Natural 1.
Fantastic.
Piety incarnate.
We continue.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Archie.
Hey, guys. How's everyone feeling? Wait! Don't touch. Does anyone need bandages? Bandages changed?
Archie, if you stand there doing fuck all again, bandages is going to be very far from solving your situation.
Stand where? I've been in my bag.
Yes, that's fine, but usually if you're fighting something that's made mostly out of poison and teeth, fucking hitting it with something is better than sort of just standing around.
In Archie's defense, he did better than I did.
Maybe that was just a cell phone on you, Viktor.
Fuck
Viktor,
off, Vellan.
I'll take enthusiastic incompetence over standing around staring into the middle distance almost any day.
Yeah, you're so right. I froze up and I wanted to apologize properly. I'd written out a thing and he's gonna pull out a piece of paper that he'd scribbled last night, but it's all
Archie,
wet.
put that damn thing away. Don't.
No.
It's like tearing in his head.
Look,
Archie, it's only frustrating because we all believe in you. He looks at Vellan.
Yes, Lygas, that is correct. I'm taking that as gospel. That's fact. I think, ironically, when you did move, you made the right moves. You did the right thing. You pinned it to the ground. You were helping. You just need to make sure you do something every time.
Viktor, you don't understand. I fucked it though. When you were
Bloody hell.
You know, when you were when you were dead. You know, when you were dead. I noticed that Gruck cut the arrows out of the wings, and so it if I'd just not shot it down, it would have flown off and you guys would have all been fine. I was gonna bring this up in my speech that I wrote, but I can't remember it all.
We pinned his wings. We just needed to have pinned its tail. We were one go away.
Okay.
One arrow away, I think.
Look. Vellan looks at Lygas, gives him a meaningful look. About a day ago, they were having this conversation. And so he looks at the rest of the party then. We need to try and work more together than we tried. We need to create a better plan, learn from our mistakes here, because if we don't, we're not going home. And I have a tavern with my bloody name on it.
Yeah, I'm assuming we can't go home and regroup until we've
No. So,
killed the bastard.
I want to
So
go home.
calmed the bastard.
So let's all think of a plan so that we can get ourselves back.
The final point of my speech was going to bring up the fact that it flew that way. And I will point in the direction of which direction it flew.
So, do we think the plan was a good plan, we just did it in the wrong place, so we couldn't get far enough away from it? Or do we think we need a completely new plan, where we attack it in its nest?
No, I think trapping it's a good idea, but we don't know where it's going to be and what the environment is going to do, so let's go find the bloody thing first.
We also don't have a net anymore, so...
she was useless.
We need to find it. That'll take a while. So maybe we plan on the way, or...
I would say this, guys. It seems every creature on this planet, except for me, learns from their mistakes really quickly. Do you think that maybe if we do the same thing, it will be like, a trap?
Yes, it's not going to fall for the trap. That's a good point. Yes.
I don't know how sentient they are. I just feel like maybe we need to do the opposite of what we planned, which is drop it down rather than up.
I wonder whether perhaps this is less about the Wyvern learning and more about us, Hodge. We were enclosed, we were clumped up. If we managed to land a couple of solid hits on it before it could hit us, that may have been enough. Yes, the trap gave us a few free swings, but
yes,
we were almost going at it one at a time, up close, and really played to its strengths a little.
We can make as many plans as we like, but if we don't know where we're going to be meeting this thing again, it's going to be completely pointless. We could be in a confined space again, and we need to learn from that, or we could be in an open space. So, let's go find where it is.
I think Archie can find it. I believe in you, Archie. But maybe we can,
oh, man.
Put it in an enclosed space. Can we, trap it in its nest and burn it alive or something?
I think fire's a good call, actually, Viktor.
Okay.
I'll get the bags. And Archie will begin packing up everyone's bedrolls and kind of getting them ready to put on everyone's bags. And, maybe I think Archie's thinking campfire rules. He's trying to clear off the ash and make it leave it how we found it a little bit. It's maybe trying to brush away any dirt and stuff.
Part way through that, going to sigh and put his hand out on Archie's arm as he starts trying to pack Lygas' bag and go, very kind, but I think from here on, we need to look after each other by looking after ourselves a little.
Sorry, I was just trying to do something nice. And I'll just turn and, go help Viktor, kind of as he's, straining from last night's shit. I'll help him, get the bag on his back and battle axe. I don't know where you wield it,
Vellan walks up behind Lygas and goes, "Could you not have taught him that lesson after he'd done my back?" And then just walks off and just goes and sorts his own bag out.
You might hear a muttered, "At least you're doing something."
And as Archie is helping me put my bag on, I just be like, "Archie, you did good. It was just for 60% of it. If you could just crack the other 40%, you could be unstoppable."
Viktor, I think it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. I'll unlock it.
Doesn't matter what you think, Archie. That's the point.
I'll reach in. I'll reach in and unlock the 40%, or I'll try. Whatever I can do.
Yeah.
Lygas
Don't
is
unlock it
gonna-
as much as me and run in like a fool and get hit with the tail.
Lygas is sort of just checking he's got all of his stuff, and picks up one of the strands of remaining rope, and he's kind of like weighing it in his hand, and looks over Viktor and Archie as Archie's handing Viktor his axe. You know, maybe we don't need to trap the whole Wyvern.
Just his tail?
If we could, in some way, just hold its tail down for long enough that you could get a really solid blow. Perhaps you could remove that, and we would not have to deal with that end of things.
And could we maybe tie something around the mouth, like you do with alligators?
Well, I'll leave that to somebody else, but it's certainly an idea. I'm just thinking it shouldn't be too difficult for two of us to get a length of rope or something,
Yes.
if we can get either side of it and literally pin its tail for long enough for you to swing.
And Vellan
having
could do this
seen-
whip around the mouth, maybe.
I'll happily use my whip on the mouth. I'll get on its head and fine.
It got a gob full of me, and yes, that definitely stung. He kind of like dabs his chest with his fingers, or they go, I have had worse hangovers, but it's not pleasant. The tail seems to be the real one-hit wonder, though.
Yeah, I can unfortunately vouch for that.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, Archie, which way are we going? We're wasting daylight.
Shit. He'll pull out his little book. That way. And we'll begin kind of marching forward. Do we need to pin? You mean you want me to pin the tail with you, Lygas, while he chops it if Vellan's getting the mouth?
And no, Archie, you're much more effective at range. And perhaps something that's getting a face full of arrows is going to be less focused on anything happening around it. Vellan and I are reasonably mobile. What I was thinking, perhaps, is if he and I were to try and hold down the tail in some way so that Viktor gets a clean shot. What we can't afford is anyone else getting hit full force with that thing, because, as I said, the bite hurt, but...
Yeah, I agree. I'm happy to be at range. I actually don't want to be any closer than I was this time, based off of... and kind of gestures to the three of you.
I'd step in quite closely to Archie and kind of like just grab his jaw and swivel his head to look at me. Don't make me say this again, Archie. It's not really part of my public persona. But you're not a coward for being scared. You'd be a coward for not coming. And just like slaps you on the cheek and walks off as if he's not said anything.
Archie damn near has a heart attack. Just, oh god. And then we'll just kind of follow along with the group as we head towards the dragons.
Vellan would like to pick up whatever we can remnants of rope, whether it's strips, not the full amounts left.
Roll me D100, please.
Matt, while he's doing that, can I go... I know I can't recover my arrows because they both got chopped, but can I recover the fletching from one of them to attach to the whittled spine that I had?
Ooh. Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
25.
Don't forget your axe, Lygas.
25.
Don't worry. On it.
As you look around Vellan and go to collect what is left of the net and the rope, you realise it's pretty much all been used as tinder.
Is the length of rope still hanging from the overhang?
Yep.
As we go...
So that one you can have.
Yeah, we'll get that one. I presume we have to go up anyway to go...
Yeah, you've got to climb up it to get onto the overhang.
Yeah.
It's at this point that you notice as the four of you sort of now emerge, stamp out the fire. You do eat and drink, I imagine, in these moments as well. And in fact,
we chip off a
find is in
ration?
that small... Well, yeah, absolutely, chip off some rations. But you also see that what Grook was brewing was the Satyamariga coffee not satchels, but sachets that you were given, or at least one of them. So you do have some pretty shit coffee. I'm not gonna lie, it's god awful. But you have a morning coffee at least.
I think you hear from Lygas
also...
oh, I wish I died.
Almost as good as
you
my
also
sweet
realise
pal.
at this point, as you climb onto the top of the overhang, that it is giving you shelter from the worst of the storm that properly broke overnight. But what it doesn't shelter you from now is the mountain pass. You are hit first by the cold. It is air that is sharp and clean, and it almost hurts to breathe. I imagine for some of you it hurts more than others. It's that kind of air that when you breathe it in, it feels like your lungs are being scoured. There are patches of old snow that cling in every shadowed hollow around here, in every northern-facing crevice. Almost like this mountain range is refusing to let go of winter. Frost rhymes pretty much everything around here. The steel trap. In fact, no, the steel trap was underneath, so ignore me. It's the view that stops you for a moment, though. Because from up here, Iron Spine doesn't read as a single mountain at all. Now it is rank after rank of jagged peaks that recede into the pale morning haze. Close enough in front of you to feel sort of the danger of them, but distant enough to further out the feel of scale of where you are right now. I would like everybody to make me perception checks, please.
There we are.
We don't have any exhaustion or anything from being taken out?
Why would you ask that?
Nope.
15 on perception.
7.
Oh.
23.
Hey.
Just the 3 part.
I will say Vellan and Viktor, then. It is you that notice cutting in a thin, uneven line across a stretch of frost-crusted stone, even, leading away from this overhang, and indeed the way that Archie has directed you. The only mark that says anything of yesterday and yesterday afternoon is not just a fever dream of adrenaline and cold. There is a scattering of dark, half-frozen droplets on the floor. Quite large droplets. Blood. Leading into higher terrain. But within about 100 feet or so, it gets swallowed up by another patch of woodland. You enter into that woodland. And again, Viktor and Vellan, as you sort of lead the way, I imagine, with the other two bringing up the rear, and Grook holding back a bit, but still following. We can hear a strange sound. Shallow breathing. And then a voice that shouts out, "Help! Help!"
I'll look towards where that voice is coming from.
You run further forward as a group, and you come across a trapper's camp. Quite clear, there's a small little rudimentary wooden hut that's been built here, big enough for two. These huge great divots in the dirt and in the ground that are now frozen and frost-rimed. Frozen blood, large pools of it lay outside this cabin even, which has been knocked aside almost. And there, lying underneath a small pile of wood, you see a hand just reaching out. "Help! Please help!"
I'll go over and clear the wood off them.
Yep, I'll help.
The two of you clear the wood. Pull on that hand. You pull hand, arm, shoulder, head, torso. Not much else. Intestines and guts and blood sort of smear across the ground as you pull this individual out. Just... He came. Run.
Well, a fat lot of good he was.
Have some respect. It's not his fault. We died too, remember? Well, I did. And I will, No, I won't call Grook over, actually. Oh, so I don't want his help. I want to be shown not to be getting his help. I will respectfully put the wood around him and almost cover him up. As if I've buried him.
Viktor.
What?
I hate to say it, but you said we need to burn this wyvern.
Yes.
Looks down at the wood. We need the wood.
Oh. Yes. That is a good point. So I'll bury the man in snow instead. But save one solitary piece as a marker of wood.
Has he got is there a pack around?
Make me an investigation check, please, Vellan.
Thank you for waiting till I buried him before you robbed him.
4.
You don't find a pack, but you do find, I think all of you would see, in a stump, just not far away from the hut itself, the ruined hut, is a woodcutter's axe buried into a tree stump. Viktor, as you spend some time, and it does take a couple of hours to dig into this frozen ground.
Oh, I wasn't digging, I was just leaving him on the surface and covering him in snow. So it's quicker.
Just trying to drag stuff. Okay, I'll say it takes you about half an hour then to make a semi-job of it, and then you sort of put that one piece of wood in as a gravestone. You look around and think about time. Time spent. And what would have happened if you'd got here earlier?
Or if we'd have succeeded the first time round.
Was it even the Wyvern?
What would have happened if you'd got here earlier? As a group, of course, you don't know about last episode's epilogue. As a party, but as players, you most certainly do. And that is where we will close episode 4 of campaign 3.
We need to talk about that bit on MMU because I'm struggling to put 2 and 2 together there.
All good. Very good. Well, thank you all for joining us once again. Well done, players. As a bonus, as a big old Brucey bonus, everybody level up.
Oh, I needed that. Oh, I need to pick a subclass now. Fuck.
Let's go through that
Have you not picked your subclass?
on
then?
MMU.
Well, I've got 2. And I wanted to see where the RP took me, but I've been shit as a character. So I'm surprised I didn't get a level down.
2. So
I'm surprised.
cut yourself some slack. With that being said, folks, we are going to call it a night there. For anybody that is subscribed to Patreon, of course, you can catch MMU on Patreon later this week. Malt and Magic Unrolled, where you'll be able to see what decisions are made for the level ups. And then, of course, we will be back next week with episode 5 of Campaign 3 Arc 1. But until such time, stay safe. We love you all. We'll see you next time.